Welcome to Free Flow Friday, powered by the Property Profits Real Estate Podcast. I'm Dave Dubeau, and I'm very excited to give you an over-the-shoulder learning experience around raising capital, as well as other tips, tricks, and strategies to help you on your real estate investing journey. So let's start. Let's discover together. You've probably got $1 million in capital in your back pocket already. You just don't know it. Hey there again, this is Dave Dubeau coming back at you. I am the creator of the Money Partner Formula, and I want to be sharing with you the third of what I call my foundational principles of the Money Partner Formula. And again, this formula is all about how to create a regular flow of inbound investor inquiries about your real estate deals without having to position yourself poorly with old school strategies like dialing for dollars, schmoozing, cold calling, turning every conversation into a real estate conversation. Instead, how to attract people to you, get them to put up their hand and ask you for information about your deals. All right, that's what this is all about, and this is really vital. All of these principles are vital if you want to be positioned properly in the eyes of your prospective investors. So today, for our third foundational principle, I want to talk about this concept, and the concept is that you're already sitting on a golden throne. You just need to access it. So what do I mean by that? Well, on the last video, I talked about stranger danger, the fact that the people who we do not want to be going after as prospective investors are strangers. It's just very, very difficult to crack the code with them. Also, it can lead to a whole world of hurt with the Securities Commission. So what does that mean? That means that we have to find another group of people that we can avoid those challenges with. And that group of people would be the folks that we have a pre-existing relationship with, people who already know us and like us, who we already have that connection with, okay? And where do we find these folks? Well, I say here that you've probably got $1 million in capital in your back pocket already. You just don't know it. What I mean by that is, if you've ever carried your cell phone in your back pocket, this is where they're at, right? So it's all about having that group of people, that connection with the people in your sphere of influence, and getting the word out about what you're up to with real estate investing and letting them know what the pros and the cons are of it and allowing them to make an educated decision. That's what it's all about, okay? So good news is, with this group of people, with the people that you already know, you've got that pre-existing relationship with them. In order for somebody to invest with you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. So for reaching out to people that we already have that relationship with, we've got 2/3 of the battle is already won, because they already know us, they already trust us, well, they already like us. Now what we just have to work on is what I call the trust factor. Being seen as the obvious expert, as the obvious choice when it comes to real estate investing in the eyes of these people. Because again, if we're starting off with a brand new person, they don't know us, they don't like us, they don't trust us. But when we start off with people in our sphere of influence, we've got 2 of those 3 pieces of the puzzle already taken care of. And then we just have to really focus our attention on creating that trust factor, creating that credibility, getting the word out, doing educational marketing, having friendly conversations with people, showing them what we have and seeing if it makes sense for them. All right? So this is very, very important that we work with people in our sphere of influence to get started with, and it's very important that we get started with them on the right foot. I remember back in the day when I first started trying to raise capital, I pretty much made every mistake you possibly could. So I'm going to help you to avoid all of that. One of the big mistakes I made was that, I just picked up the phone, started dialing for dollars, cold calling, flopped at that, tried networking, flopped at that. And then I thought, hey, I'll have a good idea. I just send out a deal notification to everybody I know and see who's interested. Well, that was a big mistake, because a lot of those people hadn't heard from me in years and years. And here the first communication they get from me is, hey, it's Dave. I need some money for a deal. Have you got any? Not quite that bad, but you get the idea. So I want you to avoid that. Avoid making the dumb mistakes I made, and instead get started. Start off on the right foot. Take care, and talk to you soon. Well, hey there. Thanks for tuning into the Property Profits podcast. If you like this episode, that's great. Please go ahead and subscribe on iTunes. Give us a good review. That'd be awesome. I appreciate that. And if you're looking to attract investors and raise capital for your deals, then I'm going to invite you to get a complimentary copy of my newest book, right back there. There it is. The Money Partner Formula. You can get a PDF version at investorattractionbook.com. Again, investorattractionbook.com. Take care.